Hi, and welcome to Blue Spoon. I'm Madison McGee, and today we're going to be talking about milk. A couple different things about milk. But first, just keep in mind that we're trying to give you context about your nutrition habits and not trying to tell you what to do. But with the right information, you can make the best choices for yourself and for your families. First of all, what is milk? Milk is... Any guesses? Yes, it's lactation from cows. Correct. The purpose of milk is for mama cows to nourish baby cows into big adult cows. That being said, what we do as humans is we take that, we milk those cows for all they're worth, and then we process it in so many different ways and give it to the public. Now, the federal government has serious regulations on raw milk, which is unpasteurized, unhomogenized, raw milk. You cannot transfer it between different states' borders, and you cannot sell it and things of this nature. However, when you do buy milk at the store, the most wholesome one is whole milk. When you drink a glass of whole milk, it generally has about 150 calories in it, and it has about 8 grams of milk fat. When you drink a glass of 2% milk, it's not 2% milk fat, it's 2% of this glass is milk fat. So instead of having only 2% of 8 grams, it actually has 5 grams of milk fat. So in any given glass, there's about 2% milk fat. So in a regular glass, you will have about 5 grams of milk fat. 1% milk follows the same kind of guidelines as the 2%. 1% of the entire glass will be milk fat, which an entire glass would be about 2.5 grams. Now in skim milk, they skim off all the fat off the top, and so there is no fat in it. And it'll be about 100 calories-ish. The United States is actually one of the world's largest producers of non-fat dry milks. These come in products like dry buttermilk, and dry skim milk, and evaporated milk, and whey protein powders. And so what happens to all this milk fat that gets skimmed off the top of this skim milk? Well, it gets used to make things like butter. So the United States Department of Agriculture actually subsidizes many farmers in the dairy industry. The USDA actually has 2 roles. One of those roles is to help promote the sales of United States farming and agriculture business, and also to create the DRIs, the Dietary Reference Intakes. And so the DRI is basically a general term for the set of reference values used to plan and assess nutrient intakes of healthy people. And so you might be thinking to yourself, well, if they're helping United States farmers sell food, and they're also helping us gauge whether we're getting enough of these nutrients in our diet, well, that sounds like a conflict of interest. That's because it is. Have you ever noticed that on myplate.gov, there's a plate with 4 different food groups on it, and then there's a separate circle off to the side that says dairy? Well, the United States government recommends 3 servings of dairy every single day. Isn't that interesting? Again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I just hope that you go out and find these answers yourselves. Otherwise, if you have more questions, you can just link back up to this guy and we can figure it out here at Blue Spoon. Until that time, have a great day. Cheers. Make good choices. Eat fruits and vegetables. Goodbye.